Hunger drives them blind to the point where they won't realize you're gone until a few minutes later. That gives you time to prepare.
What about if we made a sauce pecan with the neighbors, right? Today's such a relatable video because there's so many things that are going on in the world right now that really doesn't affect me as much as it does a lot of other people in a lot of other places. I live in a small town and the virus is really no threat to us. Well, it is, but it's not crazy like in the big cities and stuff. And I'd like to think about it like it's probably because we kind of live a backwoods kind of life. Not backwoods. I mean, I'm not from the woods. I don't live in, you know, an area surrounded by trees that you have to get to by horseback. I just mean the Cajun way of life is a little bit different. Country boys have a thing where they just do things differently than most people. And I'd have to say that if this was in a worse situation, like let's say a zombie apocalypse or something, we would probably handle it much different. So today's reaction video is going to be talking about the way that I would do things if they had that kind of a situation, an apocalyptic pandemic. Today's story is by Stranger Stories. Make sure to go over to his channel and subscribe. He's an incredibly talented guy and a friend of mine. Make sure to hit the notification bell as well. And if you like reaction videos, make sure to subscribe to this video as well. Let's get into it. Follow instructions below.
So, you've done it this time. There's a faceless, pale, spindly figure with razor-sharp teeth
Zombies
and an unholy grin stalking your dreams. Its bones crack and pop like a bottle of bubbly, and it's cuddling right at you like a bug on drugs. What do you do?
First thing that comes to mind as a Cajun, when you see something that scares you, whether it be an alligator, a menacing goose, a mad chicken, whatever it may be, you just shoot it. Just shoot it. Don't worry about what it's trying to do. Don't try to speak to it or communicate it. Just blow its freaking head off and get it done with. If that doesn't work because it's undead, we'll go a little bit further.
Do you board up your windows and spend the last 10 minutes of your life posting what led up to this moment on Reddit?
No, you
Do
shoot.
you leave a vaguely cryptic warning for those who stumble across your mangled corpse via a confused title? Of course not.
I would make a clickbait. You know, this would also make a great YouTube video. Just shooting zombies out of a window? Hey baby, hold my camera. Hold my camera. Can we get a good thumbnail for this? Cajuns like to make videos about all kind of stuff.
You're going to live to see another day. Here's a list of do's and don'ts to help you survive.
Good. There we go.
Number 1. The most important rule. Get outside.
What? Outside? Okay. Humor me.
There's a much better chance of you escaping these things if you're not trapped in a box and waiting for them to knock down your door.
That might be true, but listen. I'm not in the best shape. I've been walking. Okay, I've been walking uphill. I'm getting in better shape. I don't know how fast I could run though, and for how long I could. Look, back in the day I smoked a lot of cigarettes, okay? And my legs, they're kind of big. I got bad ankles too. I don't know about running. Now, if we had like an ATV, like a four-wheeler, or a boat, or a truck or something, yeah, maybe so. Even, I don't know about a bicycle. I might get tired on a bike too. I don't know about outside at all.
Hunger drives them blind to the point where they won't realize you're gone until a few minutes later. That gives you time to prepare.
What about if we made a sauce pecan with the neighbors, right? If we just, look, the neighbors probably already got killed. What else are their bodies gonna do except make the plants grow in a few years? Get a couple of thighs, maybe some elbows or some chins or something. Put them in a black pot, brown it with a little bit of onions. Do it on the neighbor's stove. That way, all the zombies will go to the neighbor's house, and your house will be fine because all the zombies are eating neighbor flavored sauce piquant.
Number 2. Do not use firearms.
Huh?
Even the sight or smell of their own blood frenzies them. The gunshot isn't the problem. It's the lingering scent of gunpowder on your clothes.
Okay, so that sauce piquant we making, make sure to shoot a zombie and add him to the recipe. That way the aroma will be so enticing that they cannot possibly think about going to your house.
That they're after. If you must defend yourself, throw rocks at them. This will remind them of the stoning they suffered before their current state.
Now listen. As a Cajun man that was once very young, too young to use a firearm, there was a time where we used slingshots. And we had some souped up I had long slingshots. I had slingshots that looked like crossbows. I had slingshots that were two-handed. I had two-man slingshots. I had slingshots that you could strap from one tree to the other. We could hurl big rocks in that sucker. Maybe that's the thing. Sauce piquant and slingshots. Got it.
Number 3. Come to the forest. They won't enter the woods if you're in deep enough.
Really?
Number 4.
Well, now we talking, because in the woods we could get a little tree house going on. We could set up a little trap for some wildlife, you know, not using firearms, or practice our slingshot maneuvers on the local wildlife and feed ourselves too. I like that plan.
If you're near the sea, dive into the ocean and swim as far away from the shore as you can without being carried off. There are things beneath the waves that even they won't risk approaching.
All right, so we need an island with a forest on it. That's what we need. That would be the ultimate getaway. That sounds kind of like a good Cajun vacation. That we go fishing in places like that all the time, right?
Number 5. Cemeteries offer a temporary distraction as they get confused by the screams. But once they make it out, it's hard to trap them again.
Oh, you know, I don't know if maybe if we didn't use too many neighbors for our sauce piquant, we could make a little grave site, you know, like maybe a little mausoleum made out of some pine wood or something, and that way it would confuse them. Maybe I don't know.
Number 6. They will avoid alley cats that wander in the night. This does not mean you're safe to approach the cats as well.
We need a menu. We need a Mukitty in our life to protect us. Slingshot, Mukitty, sauce piquant, Forest Island. Check.
Number 7. Lastly, churches aren't always the best place to hide. These things are atheists, and some things will help them open the doors from the inside.
So churches are usually not the best place to hold up. They're large, they're wide open. Their cooking setup isn't really that good, so the sauce piquant thing we probably wouldn't be able to pull off at the church.
Got all that? Good.
Got it.
I hope this helps you see the sunrise one more day. And if they stop chasing you at any point, don't worry about what could have scared them away. Just keep going. Again, like I said, forests are ideal.
Yeah, forest
because
islands.
Unlike them, we love a good chase.
Yeah, a good story, man. It was a good story. Look, this is a nice break in the reality that the situation is pretty bad. I want you to do me a favor, guys. I want you to be safe, okay? Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. I wish you all very, very well. This story was done by Stranger Stories. Make sure to go over his channel and subscribe to him. He's a very, very good content creator, and I really, really love his stories, if you couldn't tell yet, because I'm always reacting to them. Aside from that, guys, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. If y'all like that type of reaction video, make sure to check this one out right here. I think it'll be right up your alley. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Break it down.